So, hi everyone. I'm going to do something a little different on Friday. I'm making this meal now because it's for all of us. This is a pork roast. What's left of a pork roast. I cooked this about 3 weeks ago. And we ate as much of it as we could without getting sick of it. And now I'm chopping it up into bite-sized chunks. This is the dark meat. In case it looks funny to you, yes, it's been cooked. Some people get funny about red-looking meat. I know. So, I really like to make pork green chili. There's several different names for it, actually. This is like semi-defrosted, so I can cut through it. Couple different names, that's for sure. But I like using old pork. And I know that sounds strange to you, but it's already cooked. It's been frozen for a couple weeks. I was waiting for when he got better that he could actually tolerate some soup. So it's going to be pork. It's like pulled pork. It's green chilies. It's some garlic and onions. It's a little bit of chicken bouillon. And I will make sure I have the recipe typed up and in the description. But this video, Members Only Cooking, will be in place of a Members Live on Friday. Okay? So, I thought I would take the opportunity to show you how I make my pork green chili. People make it a bunch of different ways. A lot of people use fresh meat. I don't. I like using the old meat like I described because it's a little drier and it actually soaks up all the flavor you put into it. That's why I like the older stuff. It makes more sense to me. If you like fresher meat, go right ahead. I'm not saying it's spoiled. I know that. Okay? And I'm almost done chopping this up. This was at least a pound left of this roast. At least. I'm also going to be putting rice, already cooked rice, in here that's just flavored with chicken bouillon. Not a whole lot, but enough for flavor. So I'll be using that as well. Be opening up some cans of chilies here in just a moment, pouring some water in and getting it started. Get out the big water can. Measure the amount of water, which I don't normally do. I will fill this up probably twice to make sure I have a good stock. But after I pour it in, then I'll let you know how much I actually used. That's cool. I like it. It looks good. Okay. I have to make it kind of even there. Like that? We took into account the sodium, the sodium level of this. We know. And I also know how much water I'm using. So, in all actuality, it's not going to be that much salt for him to consume. These. I'm putting some frozen onions in there. They'll cook up nicely in flavor. There we go. Now I'm going to open up the cans of green chilies and dump them in there too. I like these because they're whole. And it'll take a while for them to bust up. I like them busted up. They just get mushy. There's juice in the can, and I use the juice too. It is such good flavor. And I just pour a small one directly in, just like that. I'm going to give it a stir. There is no other salt in here except the bouillon. And I ended up using 2.5 quarts of water. Okay? 2.5 quarts of water. There's some green chilies. I always use at least 2 cans of chilies. I always use 2 cans of chilies. I use one to cook with while it's boiling up in there. And then when it's almost done, I add another can of chilies so you can actually see the chili and taste it. That looks good. Not even close to being done yet, though. I know this. Definitely needs to cook more. I'm going to turn it up, too. It needs to boil. Good. Woo-hoo. Oh, yes. 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 Okay, I need to open up the other can of green chilies.
You added the rice off camera, right?
Yeah, I did. I added the rice off camera. Sorry, guys. I just kept putting rice in until I thought it was a sufficient amount. That looks wonderful. So I'm going to say...
Oh, steam.
A cup to a cup and a half of rice.
Pre-cooked or raw?
It's already cooked.
Okay.
I just scooped it out of the rice I use. And I will add another can of green chilies. And when I go to put the soup in my bowl, I will grate some of my sharp cheddar cheese on top and mix it up, and it's done. It looks amazing. And it tastes amazing.
Ooh, steamy.
Steamy.
Steamy. Steamy. Ooh. Uh-oh.
This is the last can of chilies. I always use 2. I use one to cook the soup with. This soup has been cooking for about 5 hours. Yes, I'm really serious. 5 hours. I love it when the meat is tender. Love it when the meat is tender. And the green chili, when you start cooking with the green chili, it puts the green chili flavor right into the meat. And then you just add another can of green chilies, and you just get that wonderful flavor. And this is what it looks like. And it is absolutely amazing. So, the recipe will be in the description. Thank you, everybody, for watching the video instead of a members-only cooking live stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks. See you later. Bye.